subscribe this particular channel, this video. Hey, make it happen. And thank you for those of you who subscribed and continue to subscribe, continue to share these videos, because this is destined to be one of the hottest, I guess, up and coming YouTube channels. I just want to get this said and get it done, get it said and get it over with quickly. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, those of you who love sports. I'm not a huge sports fan, but there are particular things about the sports world that may stick out, and I can't help but comment on it. There's this player by the name of Isaiah Hartenstein, who's made the news by declaring that he's black. Because he says his father is black. That's why I had to do the Google search and all that. I said, wait a minute. Let's start with the last name, Hartenstein. That doesn't sound black. And then when I saw the picture of his father, his dad is not black. His dad is biracial. Isaiah is biracial. And I want y'all to understand about this, what I refer to as racial interloping. This is nothing new with biracial people. I don't know who this kid is, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't know. But by the way, his dad's name is Florian Hartenstein. Yeah, that screams black or African. It has Jewish written all over it, and Jewish and German, if you ask me. White. So obviously he must not, I don't know if he's that good. Y'all have to let me know if Isaiah Hartenstein is actually any good. But somehow he decided to pull the race card in order to get some attention to himself. Oh yeah, a lot of these racial interlopers do this. A lot of these biracial folks who, with white parents, with a white mother, a white father, but they come in under the guise of black. And it's a whole history of how this foolishness works. So I'm going to try to be as brief as possible with this. Isaiah, you're not black. Your father's not black. Isn't it interesting how non-blacks, they want our rhythm, but they don't want our blues? As Paul Mooney once said, they all want to be niggas except when it's time to be a nigga. I don't like using those words. But I think Paul Mooney said something like that. And people, and it's just so interesting. Y'all can tell that I'm black, right? I'm black. Black dude, all the way through. And I know, this is what, I know that we come in different shades as black people. But let me tell you what this son of a bitch said. He said, no, I am black. I'm just bright-skinned. It let you know that he's not black. Because you will just say light-skinned or light-skinned. It lets you know. You gave yourself away by with that statement alone, Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's just, let me tell you something how weird this is. You have these biracials who are clearly non-melanated. Show me a dark spot on that Josh Hartenstein. Let me tell you, I've seen pictures of him. If he goes out in the sun, he burns. Trust me, he's good and pale and pink. But say, I'm black. But see, the multicultural blacks who don't understand how race, the DNA works, well, those are the blacks that bought that Kamala Harris is black. Those are the same blacks that bought that Barack Obama is black. So for a pale, almost, what's called, what's those, damn, I can't think of the words of those really pale black white folks that come out. Well, no, I won't even give him that. Because he doesn't even have black features. At least those really white looking folks have black African nose and big lips. He doesn't even have black features. But he says, I'm bright skinned. And for far too long, people have been allowed to be racial interlopers. See, black people are so dynamic that no, the dominant culture, dominant race does not want us around. However, they'll take our talents. They'll take our sexual prowess. They'll take our intellect. They'll take everything, they call the rawness of us all. The way they treat the continent of Africa. They don't want the blacks there, but they want the rawness of the earth. They want the rawness of the soil. They want the rawness of the resources. And that's how blacks are treated. Nobody wants us. Nobody likes us, but they want the raw materials that come with being black. Got it? So he's just pulling another racial interloper move. Obviously, so now he's gotten all his attention. And so now you're going to have to perform on the court now, dude. Because you can't claim, well, I'm black. How come? And we got black people look like me, don't even want to claim black. Let me tell you something about blacks who actually look black like me. It's the weirdest thing. They find out that their great grandmother was German or white. I'm not black. I'm multiracial. so, this dude, excuse me, has about this much of black DNA in him, and now he's black. And then you have these so-called African-centered or pro-black or African-conscious Dr. Umar Johnson kind of blacks who would say, well, if the father's black, that makes everybody black. See, I never bought into that bullshit. No, Dr. Umar likes to say, well, we're all Africans. Well, wherever you're born somewhere, that make you all Africans, but it's the DNA. Come on, somebody. Let me tell y'all something I learned about how race works. No, I'm not going to get into the politics of it. I'm talking about the DNA. I just keep it simple. We're not going to get all deep about it because I don't want to bore you to death. I just want to let you know that white boy is not black. Let it go. Go and be white, dude. It's okay. You can be the new Larry Bird from Germany. How about that? Josh, be the new Larry Bird. We like Larry Bird. He's good. He's excellent. Larry Bird never claimed to be black. He with that nose of his, he never claimed to be black. And by the way, you can get you a black girlfriend. All that still don't make you black. Yeah, I don't know if he has a black girlfriend, but I saw his sister, good and white looking, attractive white woman. She put a little makeup on her, give herself some color, but attractive white woman. So having said that, I was in home ec. I learned in biology class about race and DNA, how that works. But people try to make it so deep. It's not that deep. And I try to break it down like this. Josh and your father, I need y'all to pay attention to this. And all you multicultural blacks who seem to try to run as far away from black as you can, even when you make sure your children don't come out black like you, Serena Williams and others, Candace Owens, but Van Jones. But anyway, Eve. So Diana Ross. But look, and the list goes on and on. So, I was in the 9th grade and I took this class called home ec. Shout out to Mrs. Cash. I loved her. She's my teacher. I learned people playing racial games, and you so-called African-centered pro-blacks conscious, and I don't mean pro-black as a diss. I mean as so people can understand what I'm talking about. You know, the ones who are the unks all the time, and the black woman is God. That group of blacks. I learned in home ec what mixed and biracial, what that stuff really means. Okay, you take a cup of sugar and a cup of flour. You pour the cup of flour in the cup of sugar. Does that make the whole cup flour? It makes it a mixture. So you take a white woman and a black man, it makes it a mixture, fool. You take a black woman and a white man, or Asian or Hispanic, it makes it a mixture. For sisters' race, Asian and black, it's called Blasian or biracial. White and black, biracial. Black and Mexican, black, biethnic. Got it? See, let me break it out even more. For all you black folks out there that don't have sex with white folks, or don't have sex with anybody black, but you decide to have sex with other people, marry other people, and have children with other people, but then you want to call your children black. Byron Allen, get out of here with that bullshit. If you are black and you're interested in having black kids, you have sex with black people. You don't have sex with white folks, Asians, Mexicans, and others. That means you don't want black kids. So stop calling your kids black. If your partner who you had sex with and created with is not black. Do y'all understand this shit? It's the most amazing thing. And also, if you want to have a white baby, what two people have to come together to create a white baby? Y'all can answer this in the chat. If you want to have a Mexican baby, what two people have to come together to make a Mexican baby? If you want to have an Asian baby, what two people have to come together and have sex to have an Asian baby? Y'all can answer that in the chat. But for some reason, y'all seem to be so confused when it comes to how to create a black baby. It takes a black man and a black woman. So Josh, your daddy didn't have sex with a black woman. His parents weren't even both black. So for you to use that so-called black conscious talking point or speaking point about race is just as stupid as when they say it. Because the father's black. You know, the black gene is dominant. All that shit is stupid. It's stupid. Because when you believe like that, we continue to lose politically in this country. We lose economically. And it gives everybody a way out, but still try to feed off the fat of blackness. Did I go too far when I said, did y'all understand? Anyway, I just want to share that. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. And get it together. Y'all get it together, okay? It's your man Rico the Opinionist. I'm just sharing thoughts. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and please like, share, and subscribe. I'm just sharing opinions. That's what I do. All opinions are valid. All opinions are welcome. When I see this kind of foolishness, I can't help but just comment on it. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Talk to you later. Peace.